Break-In is the new film that came out in theaters last weekend. I finally got a chance to check it out. I did want to check out 3,000 Years of Longing and watch Bullet Train again first before I went to go see this movie. And I really liked this movie. However, I'm going to give it a 0 out of 10 because I thought this film was going to be a remake of the classic 1970s breakdancing movie Breakin' and give us a remake of Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. But this film was unfortunately not that. It was a fantastic drama with a great performance about bank robbing. And so for that, I'm going to give this movie a 0 out of 10. I'm joking, but yeah, this was a fantastic movie. What's really good about this movie is John Boyega. He is unrecognizable in this movie, mostly because of how his character looks, but also his performance. He plays this veteran who is incredibly washed up, and he is about to lose his home and a lot of things going on in his life, and he's not owed his money from the government that he rightfully is owed. And now he's being thrown onto the streets, and he's frustrated, he's angry, and well, no one gives a damn. So he goes and robs this bank, and through that happening in this movie, you get this very emotional, powerful movie about him robbing a bank. And it's just, I do think this film has some issues, but it was really good at making you understand this character. I mean, this character, just from his dialogue, you understand exactly what he wants, and how he really doesn't want to be doing what he's doing, right? He takes 2 hostages into the bank. And the 2 hostages he takes into the bank, or has in the bank with him, he doesn't really do anything to them. He actually is nice to them, and tries to make sure that they're not scared or things like that, and he's just, all he's trying to do is get the money that he feels he's rightfully owed, and no one will listen to him. And he apologizes a lot. He says sorry a lot because he doesn't want to do what he's doing. What our terrible system of veterans forced him into this situation in his eyes. Obviously doesn't make it right for what he's doing, but it's clear that even by the end of the movie, when you find out the information, this is not a spoiler, it's based on a true story, about the bomb. Like, it's not a real bomb. There was never a bomb. When you learn all that, it makes this movie a super satisfying journey. My only issue with this movie is it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. The problem here is that it's a little too long. This movie is almost 2 hours, and it has no right being almost 2 hours because it's like there's no reason for it to be that long of a movie, and because it kind of just repeats information a lot. It doesn't, and by the end of the movie, yeah, it made it worth it, but I still think you could have made this movie an hour and a half, and it would have been perfectly fine. Other than that, this is a fantastic movie. John Boyega deserves an Oscar nomination for his performance here. Doubt it will happen, but damn, does he deserve one.